Imagine that every month, no matter how much you earn, you set up an automatic system that brings you closer to financial freedom. And that, little by little, without even realizing it, you build solid wealth. This secret exists, and it's called Pay Yourself First. Today, we're going to discover together why this strategy is considered the golden rule of personal finance, how to apply it step by step, and how it can transform your life, even if you're starting with very little. Paying yourself first means deciding that before you pay your bills, your debts, or your daily expenses, you set aside a portion of your income for yourself. This can be a savings account, an investment portfolio, an emergency fund, or even your retirement. The idea is simple. You become your own priority. Because if you wait to see what's left at the end of the month, there will usually be nothing left. What makes Pay Yourself First so powerful? It fundamentally rewires your relationship with money. Most of us earn, then spend, and save whatever is left, making saving an afterthought. Paying Yourself First flips this script. It's a proactive strategy that transforms your financial life on 3 key levels: psychological, financial, and behavioral. First, the psychological shift. When you prioritize your savings, you send a powerful message to yourself. My future is a priority. You stop seeing yourself as just a consumer and adopt the identity of an investor, a builder of wealth. This changes how you view every dollar. A new gadget isn't just a $500 expense, it's $500 that could be growing for your future. This mindset shift from, how much can I spend, to, how much can I invest, is the crucial first step towards financial freedom, building control and security. Second, the financial engine, compound interest. Your money starts making money, and then the money your money made starts making its own money. It's a snowball effect. Your initial investment is a small snowball that picks up more snow, your returns, as it rolls, growing faster and faster. Even a small amount invested regularly can become a substantial sum. The most important ingredient isn't the amount of money, but the amount of time you give it to grow. Consistency is your superpower. Third, the behavioral advantage. Discipline through automation. Relying on willpower to save is a losing battle. There will always be a new temptation. Paying yourself first removes willpower from the equation. By setting up an automatic recurring transfer to your investment account right after you get paid, you make saving your default action. It happens in the background, without you having to think about it. You're not just hoping for success. You are building a system that makes it inevitable. Let's make this concrete. You pay yourself $300 every month automatically into an account with an average 8% annual return. After 20 years, you've invested $72,000. But thanks to compounding, your account is worth nearly $180,000. That's over $100,000 in pure growth. Now, stay consistent for another 10 years. After 30 years, your total contribution is $108,000, but your investment has snowballed to over $400,000. That extra decade alone adds over $220,000 to your wealth. This is the staggering power of time. All this incredible growth is unlocked by one simple decision: to pay yourself first, automatically, before you even think about other expenses. You treat your future self as your most important bill, one you pay without fail every single month. This single habit is the foundation upon which all sustainable wealth is built. Alright, we've established the why, but theory without action is just a dream. So, how do you actually put this powerful strategy to work? I've broken it down into a straightforward 4-step plan. This isn't complex financial jargon. It's an automatic system that silently builds your wealth in the background. Let's build your financial fortress, starting now. Étape 1. Fixer un pourcentage, pas une somme. This is a critical distinction that makes saving sustainable. Why a percentage? Because it's flexible and scales with your life. If you commit to a fixed dollar amount, It can feel impossible during a tight month, leading you to skip it. A percentage, however, adapts automatically. The classic starting point is 10% of your gross income. So, if you earn $4,000 a month, you aim to set aside $400. If that feels like too much of a stretch right now, don't give up. Start with 5% or even 2%. The actual amount isn't as important as building the habit. Saving 2% is infinitely better than saving 0%. You can and will increase it later. Etap 2. Automatizes. This is the secret sauce that makes your savings plan foolproof. Human willpower is a finite resource, and if you rely on it, you'll eventually fail. Automation removes you and your daily temptations from the equation. Here's the exact playbook. First, open a separate high-yield savings account, ideally at a different bank than your primary checking account. This out-of-sight, out-of-mind friction is your best friend. Give this account an inspiring name, like Freedom Fund or Future Me. Then, log into your main bank and set up a recurring, automatic transfer. Schedule it for the very same day your salary hits your account. The money is whisked away before you even have a chance to think about spending it. Étape 3. Créer des priorités claires. Now that money is flowing into your savings account, you need to give every dollar a job. We'll use a simple waterfall approach. Fill one bucket, then move to the next. Your first bucket is your emergency fund. This is non-negotiable. It's your shield against job loss or unexpected bills. Aim for 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses: rent, food, utilities. Keep this in your high-yield savings account where it's safe and accessible. Once that's full, your savings flow to the next bucket: retirement. This is where you use compound interest to build serious wealth. If your job offers a plan with an employer match, contribute enough to get the full match. It's free money. Then consider a Roth IRA for tax-free growth. With your emergency fund full and retirement automated, you can fill your third bucket: investments. This is for building wealth more aggressively for a down payment or financial independence. Here you can explore stocks, low-cost index funds, and ETFs. This is the growth engine of your financial plan, built on a solid foundation. Étape 4. Augmenter progressivement. This final step puts your wealth building on hyperdrive by combating lifestyle inflation, the tendency to spend more as you earn more. If your spending grows at the same rate as your income, you'll never actually get ahead. So here's the rule. Every time you get a raise, a bonus, or a new, higher-paying job, you increase the percentage you pay yourself first. A great strategy is to commit to saving half of every raise. If you get an extra $400 a month, immediately increase your automatic transfer by $200. You still get to enjoy an upgrade, but you've also supercharged your savings without feeling any pain. Astuce. Consider it a facture obligatoire, a mandatory bill. You never forget to pay your rent, right? You treat it as a non-negotiable obligation. You need to frame your savings with that same level of importance. It's not optional leftover money. This is the U bill, the most critical payment you make. But unlike other bills, this is the one bill that makes richer. It's a direct investment in your future freedom.
Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin, and I know it's never gonna end.
Many people say to themselves, I can't save, I have too much debt. But in fact, paying yourself first works even with debt. Here's the strategy. Still set a small amount aside, even $50. Simultaneously, apply the snowball method to your debts. Pay off the smallest one, then the next. Why? Because if you wait until you're completely debt-free to start, you lose 5, 10, 15 years. And during that time, compound interest isn't working for you. Even $50 a month is already a habit.
Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin.
Let's take 2 examples. Marie earns $2,500 per month. She decides to pay herself first with $250. In 5 years, she already has $15,000 in savings and is starting to invest in the stock market. Jean, on the other hand, always says, I'll start when I have more money. 5 years later, he's had raises, but he still spends everything. The result? Nothing set aside. The moral of the story, it's not about how much you earn, but how you manage it. Those who pay themselves first win in the long run. Here are 3 common mistakes. Withdrawing the money too early. If you touch your investments every 6 months, you break the snowball effect. Only setting aside what's left, that never works. Having only one account, your savings money must be separate, otherwise you'll be tempted to spend it. Discipline is not a matter of willpower, but of smart systems. We've reached the end of our guide, but this is the beginning of your journey. Paying yourself first is more than a technique, it's a philosophy. It's a conscious decision to prioritize your future self. Most people save what's left after spending. This is a recipe for anxiety. Paying yourself first flips the script. It's an act of self-respect, a declaration that your long-term goals, your freedom, your security, your dreams are non-negotiable. You are your most important asset. It's time to invest in yourself first. And don't think small amounts don't matter. Let's be clear, take that $100 a month. If you invest it aiming for an average 8% annual return, the magic of compound interest takes over. After 30 years, that $100 a month doesn't become $36,000. It becomes over $150,000. The vast majority of that is pure profit generated by your investments. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-surely plan. It's a financial snowball, starting small but growing exponentially as it rolls through time. So, how do you start? Right now. 3 steps. First, choose your percentage. Don't get paralyzed. Start with 5% of your income if you have to. The key is to begin. You can always increase it later. Second, open a separate account. This is crucial. It creates a psychological barrier, moving the money out of sight, out of mind, and reducing temptation. This could be a high-yield savings account or a brokerage account. Third, and this is the secret weapon, automate it. Set up a recurring transfer for the day after you get paid. This removes willpower from the equation. Your savings become a non-negotiable bill you pay to future you. Do this, and in a few years, you will thank yourself. That thank you will be the confidence to change careers, the down payment on a home, or the freedom to travel. It's the peace of mind that comes from having a safety net, giving you the power to choose your path. And you're not alone on this journey. If this video helped you, subscribe and click the bell. Then, share it with a friend. Start a conversation about your financial goals, hold each other accountable, and celebrate your wins together. That's how we build a financially empowered generation. Let us know in the comments, what percentage are you committing to? Your comment could be the push someone else needs to start. Together, let's build a community of ambitious young professionals taking control of their futures. Welcome to Financia. Like this video to help us reach more people and get ready for what's next. Let's build a future of financial freedom together.